are live, ladies and gentlemen. I know that it's super early, so a lot of people haven't jumped in just yet because I forgot to schedule the stream so that everybody would know that we're going live today. But yeah, Team Red, we haven't done one of these in a month. And it's my fault because, you know, life. So I guess to go ahead and jump into it so that we're not wasting too much time, we're gonna go ahead and say what we've been gaming on and just kind of what's been going on. Like, it's been a long time since you guys have heard from us. So let's start with Alex. So Alex, what's going on your side of the world, man? What's going on with your life? Like, what's going on with your gaming? Like, what's up? I don't know if you heard of it. It's a little indie game. A little indie game. Oh, I love them. I love them so much. It's based off of comics. It should have a good story. Hey, that's tight. Alright, so Coupon, what's going on your side of the world? What you been gaming on? Yay! Yeah, but now we gotta do it on my side. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe that's a real thing. Wow. I saw that. That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't know what's the deal with everybody in Tomb Raider 2. Apparently people are not happy with Tomb Raider. I don't know. I feel like people just don't like games anymore. And I'm kind of happy that my life has gotten busy to where I can't really be on social media like that, because I realize that I really don't like gamers. I don't like them. I don't like these new gamers who don't like anything. They're cynical about everything. They won't just enjoy gaming for what it is. Like, I'm just, and even there's even some people who grew up in our like time and they've become these weird man children and woman children who cry about everything on the internet, and it's like I don't like the fake mad cynical nature of gaming these days. It's just really annoying. Like, there are certain things that you should be like legit mad about, like some things we're gonna talk about today, but then there are certain things that is just like, it's a game, like play it or don't, like who cares. It's like, can you like, are we like, can we just play games? Like, what is wrong with people? Exactly, take your bum ass outside and jump in a puddle. It's rain season, it's hurricane season, there's plenty of water outside. Go make a big splash outside. Oh man. See, that kind of stuff is funny, but it doesn't really faze me. It's funny, but it doesn't faze me. It doesn't shake me to my core like it shakes some people. It's like, oh y'all, is this the hill you're willing to die on right now? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Ugh. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I just don't understand. And like, even when the whole, what's it called, Puddlegate or whatever they're calling it with Spider-Man, I'm just like, why is this, why, who cares? Like, because there's people talking about, oh, there wasn't a downgrade. Yes, there was a downgrade. Who cares if there's a downgrade or not? Is the game fun? Are we excited to play the game? If the answer is yes, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Ugh. That kind of stuff, it annoys me. Who cares? But here's the thing. Even if it was downgraded, who cares? Y'all play downgraded games every day. Who cares? Just play the game. Who cares? It's not that serious, but it's something that's been on my heart since the Puddlegate stuff started. It's something that I've been like, who cares? Who cares? And even if it was downgraded, why are you wasting your life defending it? Just play the freaking game when it's out. Who cares? I don't even realize things until other people say it. It's like, who cares? Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that because that whole ordeal was stupid. And I feel like we live in an age now. Where games just look nice. Like, not every game, like, for example, even with Nintendo Switch games, they might not be the most clear because the resolution is not so clear, but they still look nice enough to play. Like, who cares? Just play the game. But whatever. I feel like I'm in my own world. Anyway, so as far as me, what's been going on my side? So you guys already know, like, my life has... I traded 2 jobs for 1 job that's basically 2 jobs. So you guys know I'm like a legit teacher now, so my life is school. teaching is not a 40-hour-a-week job. Like, I'm at school on weekends, I'm at school after school, I'm at school during school, I'm at school before school, so I'm at school a lot. I said that, and you know what? I'm slowly getting around to not being that, because I've gotten home earlier. I'm not gonna say early, but I've gotten home earlier yesterday and today. So I think I'm slowly figuring out some certain things, some shortcuts, and I might just start bringing stuff home sometimes, just so I don't have to be at school all night. But whenever I do get a chance to play, I be so dog tired. All I want to do is play on my Switch. So that's one thing, even though I'm not really feeling Nintendo these days, and I'll be honest with y'all, I'm really not. One thing that I can say is that I am grateful for the Switch, because the Switch allows me to be a busy teacher and still somewhat have a video game life. So the games that I've been playing recently, you guys already know, me and Coupon been playing a little bit of Overcooked on the weekends when I have the time. And I've been playing a little bit of Monster Hunter as well when I have the time, like just farming and stuff before I go to bed and stuff like that. So I really haven't been playing a whole lot these days, but I try to get a little bit in on the Switch, so thank goodness for that. We do have Spider-Man. Me and Daniel have Spider-Man, but Daniel is like I like Spider-Man like as a character, but Daniel is like a super huge Spider-Man fan. Like, he has like tons of like Spider-Man comics and stuff, so I'm giving him the chance to play Spider-Man, and I think I'm just gonna play it when he's done. So there's that. So anyway, so let's go ahead and delve into these topics. It's not really a whole lot on the Nintendo side of things, but we're going to talk about some small things first, and then we'll eventually get to our big topic, which of course is the official Nintendo Direct. Is going to be coming tomorrow, actually. So we're going to be doing our predictions as we normally do and stuff like that. So first thing we're going to talk about is this Pokemon hardware bundle. It includes two Joy-Con, one that has the same color scheme as Eevee, and the other has the same color scheme as Pikachu. It looks like it comes with the Poke Plus ball, and the dock also has a picture of Eevee and Pikachu. So I'm looking at this. I think the Joy-Cons look pretty cute. I'm not really feeling the dock though. How y'all feel about this? You know, really, I mean, the dock could look better. You like the back of the Switch? Now, I gotta see what the actual Switch looks like, because I don't know what that looks like. Let me go look for it real quick. Let's see, Pokemon Nintendo Switch. Because right now, I'm just looking at the dock. So I want to see, like, the dock is whatever. I want to see what the actual Switch looks like, and I can't find a picture of it. So if there's anybody, like an admin or somebody in the chat who can link a picture so I can show everybody what the actual Switch looks like, that would be super helpful. Because I found an article, but it only has the dock and what the Joy-Cons look like. Alright, so let me go to the Team Red chat and see. Alright, so here it is. Let's see what the actual Switch itself looks like. Ah, okay. I mean, I'm not really impressed with the dock, but I guess that's cool if people like it. Alright, so this is what the back of the actual Switch looks like. I guess that looks pretty cool. It's kind of like the silhouettes of Eevee and Pikachu. So that's yeah, that looks pretty cool. And these are the Joy-Cons up zoomed in, so you guys can get a better look of what those look like. I really hope that Nintendo gets into the habit of making more special edition Switches. Every big exclusive should get a Switch. Like I really feel like they missed the boat on a Zelda joint, but I mean, that boat has sailed, so no point in harping on that. Yeah, I mean, like, I get it, but I probably would have bought it. I probably would have just bought the Zelda one. Yeah, they absolutely could. They absolutely could. You think they're gonna re-release Wind Waker HD? What if they do a Skyward Sword HD? I actually would be down for that. But there was like a rumor. Yeah, they should fix it to where you have an option to use motion or not. But there was a rumor saying that they wanted to actually do. But you know, there was a rumor that they were actually gonna do a Skyward Sword HD. I'd be down for that. Yeah. I mean, Wind Waker HD has already been done. That's the only reason why I say Skyward Sword HD. Alright, so the next bit of news is apparently there's this new Switch version 6.0 update. Oh, you can't hear them for real? We just had a whole conversation and y'all are just telling me this. I don't know, but you guys gotta get on the jump on this stuff when y'all can't hear people. Yeah, they should be okay. Cause what happened was like, it's this mic. Like this mic doesn't have the same feature my Samsung has. So when I had my Samsung mic, every time I put like my input into the mic, it just worked. But with the Blue Snowball, because it's separate, like with my Samsung, I could use my mic as the input and the output. So OBS, I have to manually do it, and sometimes I forget to do that. So sorry, guys. You thought I was solo? Y'all suck.
Yeah,
anyway,
my chat hears everybody.
We just had a conversation about the Pokemon Special Edition Switch and how.
So these people didn't get to hear me say Mary Jane's an ugly ass troll?
No, they didn't hear any of that. Y'all suck.
Y'all retarded. So y'all were just sitting here this whole time, just nothing.
I wonder why Nia's staring off into the distance in the dead silence of the night.
Never mind the fact that we do Team Red as 3 people, but you know.
It's okay, don't lay into them. It has been a month since we've done one. Maybe they forgot the format.
I mean, maybe.
I'm not gonna lambast them, but I hate when there's something wrong and people don't say anything.
You mean like the Nintendo Online? Bang! Bang!
Surprisingly enough, people have been actually speaking up. But anyway, about this 6.0 update, except for that guy. Except for that guy. But we're not here to talk about that.
That guy.
So, I don't know what's important about this update. Apparently, it's just the next big update. I don't know what's supposed to be coming.
Well, it's got a 6 in the front. That should mean it's a big update.
You would think, but this is Nintendo, so...
This is also true.
It's totally Nintendo.
I'm telling you guys, I'm not here for the nonsense. I'm really not. Like, it doesn't
she
matter
totally
if there's
is.
a 6 in the front. I'm not expecting anything from this update. Anything other than whatever.
She's totally here for
is
this.
happening.
But you're still gonna get it, so it's like, whatever.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Don't lie.
No, I'm not. Y'all can keep saying that because you guys are accepting of what Nintendo is doing.
No, we are not. Do not put words in my mouth, and you know.
It's not happening.
You're still gonna get it. So you're just not gonna play Team Red, or you're just not gonna play Mario Kart with us and online games with us?
You're gonna play Smash. You ain't gonna play Splatoon anymore. You ain't gonna play none of
So we can't play Overcooked or none of that.
I don't even play Splatoon anymore.
You don't want to play any of that. Nothing no more.
You don't even know.
Well, here's one super exciting feature of the version 6.0. Apparently, version 6.0 will remove your ability to unlink your Nintendo account from a user.
What do you mean?
Like, it says
so
that
you
can
can
no longer
unlink your
remove.
Nintendo.
Like if you have like when you create a user on the Switch, you attach a Nintendo account to them. Yeah. Currently, we can remove it if you feel like it, but now they're gonna remove that. So once you create a user, that Nintendo account is stuck to them.
So basically, you won't be able to change it anymore.
Like, you won't be able to take.
You won't be able to remove that account from that specific user, if you ever wanted to do that. I've never done that.
I've never had to do that, so I don't.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, they're removing that option from you.
It's Nintendo. That's
very strange. I don't see why that would ever be an issue that they have to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if that really affects me negatively or not.
Yeah. It's just weird. It's weird that they add a update and they're taking away features.
Well, that's the nature of Nintendo, isn't it?
Oh, it's too
That's
good.
the
It's
nature
That's
of
just what they do. They
but
take things
this
away.
it's launching on the September 18th, so that's what 6 days. I think that's the same day the online launches, right?
The online, so,
Yeah.
I mean, there's that.
And there's gonna be maintenance before the online launches because
It's happening now. They're already adding some maintenance right now to the.
Yeah, there was supposed to be maintenance today, but I think they canceled it.
Yeah.
I think that got moved to the 18th. But I hope this update has more than just removing stuff. I'm still waiting for them to give us more than 30 seconds of video recording. They told us about that months ago.
Yeah, that's true.
We're
They
still
could
probably
have
gonna
that
get 30
too, but
seconds.
I mean, hey,
No one know.
you realize the company we're talking about. I just want to.
Even if I have to press record on the app, that's still better than.
They don't even want to give us server space for cloud saves on Splatoon and Pokemon, so I highly doubt that's a thing right now.
Hey man, it prevents cheating.
It's already been debunked. That's just the funny thing. Everything's
funny
been
how
debunked.
earlier on in the podcast I said how I'm just kind of over cynical gamers and like my whole demeanor in this podcast is.
You are that gamer.
You are the cynical gamer today.
I have reason to be. Like a puddle.
We've been through this before. It's like
a texture downgrade. Like this is legitimate reason to be cynical. Whatever. Anyway, so we're gonna move on.
Cynical Nia is pretty funny sometimes.
Cynical Nia is I don't prefer to be cynical Nia. I like.
I
to
know,
be
but it's
happy
hilarious.
for Nintendo Nia because I love them, but they do certain things that really.
I just hope we can have some themes on our Switch background.
Not happening, buddy.
I got a pretty sweet Spider-Man theme on my PS4. I would like something like that on my Switch.
I'll be surprised if we get that.
Maybe.
It's one of those things that Nintendo has already done.
Yeah, 3DS has a bunch of that stuff.
Why?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna announce Netflix and stuff at that direct.
That's
It's gonna be the big and one more thing.
reveal.
You got Netflix.
That's not.
It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be amazing. Don't worry about
That's
it.
not a feature.
That's not
It's amazing.
I mean,
That's not.
yeah, everybody
It's
else.
definitely a feature.
It's a feature, but
It's
it's like
definitely a good feature.
It's not a feature. It's
Netflix
an
is-
app. That's not
Whatever.
a feature of an online service.
it's a feature now. Nia, these are now.
Are our standards as Nintendo fans so?
That's what
low
happens. They're
that
features now.
Netflix
Everybody else has.
is considered
It's
a
a feature.
feature.
It's a feature. They call them features everywhere else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip my.
She's like, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
It's a feature. It's definitely a feature.
Feature.
So
Feeling it.
let's
why
pretend
not pick
that
your online?
Nintendo actually cares about online. What are some things that you guys would like to see in this 6.0 update?
Mhm.
I'd love for them. I don't know.
Well, not
There's a
even just
lot of stuff I
online. Let's
want them to
pretend that
add.
Nintendo cares about firmware of any sort. What are some
Okay.
things that
You wanna
would
go
like
first,
to
Coupon?
see?
No, you go first. Go first.
Okay.
No.
I got quite a few things I would like them to add. Not specifically all in this one update, but that would be really cool. But first, of course, upgrading the 30-second video recording. That
I
should
would
be
like
longer.
at least a minimum of 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes, maybe. Even 20 would be fantastic. Streaming natively from the Switch to YouTube and Twitch. That would be awesome. What else? Gifting. Online gifting. That would be nice.
Yeah, they
Used
should
to be able
bring
to
that
do
back.
that on the Wii. I want the folders to organize my games because they look really stupid the way it is now.
I've
Themes.
always wanted forwarders.
Yeah,
Themes
themes would be
all
great.
that.
It's not anything super out of the
Like-
blue.
So
It's
basically
stuff they've
that
done
they've
before.
already done
Stuff
before.
that's
Yeah, plus the,
pretty much,
Yeah, that's what's
pretty
up.
much just shit you've done before, Nintendo.
Stuff
That you
they've done before that they took away.
yeah,
That's,
and
that's
then of
tight.
course like the apps. Like I want Netflix. This is all stuff we've been talking about since the Switch came out. So like Netflix, the web browser, WWE app, Crunchyroll app, stuff like that.
Stuff that,
It's just like you know,
that's
creature
stuff
comfort.
that you should have.
Yeah.
If you call yourself a company who has made a tablet-like device, just give
Yeah, it
us
doesn't do anything that tablets do.
That
Yeah.
doesn't do
The
nothing
stuff.
tablets do.
Give us the stuff.
That's
So-
that's the annoying thing. It's like because the Switch with those features makes it the best console for using those features.
Exactly.
Because like Netflix on saving all those movies on the hard drive or on the SD card, bringing it around with you, that's way
That
more
would be
useful than
tight.
watching on my freaking PlayStation or something.
That would be tight.
Yeah.
You can take it anywhere,
It's-
and if you have a service like a phone.
Because like
service that
even
allows
even
you
the
to
damn
do-
3DS had Netflix, right?
Yes. Yes, it
Yeah.
does. Yes.
I don't use the
it
3DS because it's a
does.
garbage console. But I heard it had a web browser too, right?
Yes, it does.
Wow, amazing.
Yes, it does.
Huh. And something running the Tegra X1, one of the strongest mobile processors ever made. Can't run YouTube. Crazy. Netflix.
I'm
Wow.
gonna try to be less cynical because I know you guys.
Ah, no! I'm tired of being the nice person. You be nice. I want to
know
be
that
normal.
you guys are. You missed Team Red. We've been gone a month, but there's a lot of Nintendo podcasts out there that will lie to you, and we're not one of them. So
We're just incapable of it. It's
She-
like
she didn't
can't
want to even do the
lie,
podcast.
not
No.
even-
I was
not
like,
even
let's
to
do
give
Team
you
Red.
guys
And she's
a
like, nah,
pleasurable
fuck
listening
Nintendo. Fuck that online. I was like,
She
Mia,
really
we
was.
gotta do the Lord's work. And then, and then I
Like,
finally convinced her.
We want to give you guys a pleasurable listening experience as Nintendo listeners and watchers, but we can't lie. Like, I physically can't come up here and pretend that I'm excited to talk about this stuff because I'm not.
I
'Cause
am.
It sucks.
I'm happy.
Thank you, Alex. Somebody has to be. So things that I would like to see in a 6.0 update if I were to be a Nintendo person who's actually happy about
Oh,
what's
and
going
I
on
forgot
right now.
Bluetooth connectivity natively.
Well, it already has Bluetooth connectivity, but it's only for controllers.
Yeah, I mean for headsets.
But the thing is, even with that, it would still have to prioritize one input over the other. Because like
It's still
I
nice
have,
to have Bluetooth
like
headphones.
I currently have like a Bluetooth dongle that
Yeah.
allows me to do audio out to my Bluetooth headphones, but when I'm doing that, it causes problems sometimes with my controller.
There's probably something they have to switch.
Well, you know what? I'm lying. I can listen with my Bluetooth, and I can also use my Pro controller, but I can't do audio in. That's what I'm trying to say. So I can listen to something on my Bluetooth headphones while I'm using my what's it called? Pro controller.
Pro
But
controller.
I can't
Yeah.
like talk. But to be fair, I
So,
guess it's because it's
like,
using
you can
two
have the
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth of the Pro controller and the Bluetooth of the headset connected
So
at
like
once.
inside of the Switch, there's the Bluetooth adapter for the controller, and then my
Yeah.
Bluetooth adapter. That's the second Bluetooth attachment that allows me to use my headphones. But when I'm doing that, I can't listen in and then talk. So like that moment in time when we actually played Fortnite on the Switch, like I could hear the game and I could hear people talking to me, but I couldn't use my mic to talk back. Does that make sense? So
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So like it has audio out but not in, not
Not
audio
in.
in.
That's so
they
strange.
would have to find something out to fix that, and I don't
Well,
know.
Nia, the simple solution is to get that Splatoon 2 headset with the multiple wires
Oh,
and plug that
okay.
bad boy right up in there,
We're
and then you
trying
got
to
you can
be-
hear and you can speak.
We're trying to be positive Nintendo fans.
Hey, I'm just telling you your options, lady.
We're trying to be
Why-
positive.
Well, why
Nintendo
try to be
fans.
something that if you're not feeling the positivity, why try to force it? Just let people know you ain't
it's the
feeling
real
it.
it's the
Because
real
if
deal.
we're
That
not
Splatoon 2
positive,
headset
then
is
people won't
the
watch
fire
us
I always
because
wanted.
They want to be lied to.
I'm here
I
to lie to
don't
you.
care. I'm not here to lie. Okay, y'all lie. It's trash. Get rid of it.
Nah, it's the
I don't
best.
want it.
I do
To
want
be
it.
honest, I don't know how Nintendo could fix this unless they had a system revision. Because the only way that you could do audio in and out is if it's connected straight up to the 3.5mm jack. Anyway, so another thing that I would like to see in the 6.0 update. I know a lot of people don't like Miiverse. I want
Boo!
it back as, listen to what I'm saying, silly goose.
Boo.
You didn't even hear what I had to say.
I heard Miiverse. I'm off.
But I want it back in the place of an activity feed. So like, let's say Nintendo decided that they wanted to be like everybody else and do achievements. So I could go to Coupon's profile, for example, and say, see, she got an achievement in Overcooked. She got the mouse guy. And I could be like, oh, cute, I want the mouse guy too. So that would be something we could talk about. So like having an activity feed where you could see what your friends are talking about a game. Pretty much like how Miiverse was, and like how any other activity feed in the game is. Bring it back.
I have a solution for you about that already. So this is what you do. You download the Nintendo app on your phone, and then you try to message Coupon, ask her what achievement she's got in the game. Then you realize there's no achievement. Then you also realize you can't message through the app. So then you pull up Discord on your phone, and then you message Coupon through Discord and ask her. That's your solution.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I'm just giving you the real facts here.
It's just
how you do it.
An unfortunate reality of life. A company,
I have no words.
A company who is so old can't figure out simple
Hey,
solutions
leave Grandpa alone, alright?
to simple problems.
Grandpas don't know how to text. How can you expect to make a messaging service?
That's why I feel like at this point, it's not that they don't know how. It's not that they can't find the resources. It's that they don't see the value and they don't care.
Most
so
likely.
if they don't care, I don't care.
they probably don't care too much about messaging services.
They don't care, so I don't care. Because they've had this stuff before, but they just got rid of it. So like I said, even though Miiverse wasn't exactly the best, like it wasn't, they didn't moderate it the best, they didn't update it the best, they didn't really let Miiverse see its potential.
I got banned on Miiverse once.
They could have made a version that works in the form of an activity feed that could have been your messaging system, because Miiverse was linked to your friends list, but for some reason they forgot how to do that when the Switch came out. So that's the problem.
The worst part is Discord actually reached out to Nintendo and wanted to work with.
And they said no thanks.
And they said
We'd
no.
rather do our own thing.
We'd rather make our own app with no messaging service. I love it. I love it. That's future proof.
They are so future proof, it's not even funny, right?
Yeah, they're so ahead of the curve that you don't even have to message each other. You just do like you do in Splatoon and use telekinesis.
Telekinesis, yes.
Telekinesis, your
Telekinesis, y'all.
Absolutely.
You invite them that way too.
Telekinesis.
Yes.
The app's gonna be fire, y'all. I don't know why you keep doubting it.
This new telekinesis feature is gonna be the tits.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get off of that, because I feel like that was enough sarcasm and cynicism for the day.
Did Coupons give her
Oh, Coupon, did you
It's
give
the same. This
your
pretty much the
thoughts?
same shit. We can go. It's pretty much the same shit. Like,
It's hard to be excited, guys. So,
I'm excited.
I mean, there's nothing else I can add to that we already, you
I
know,
think we,
like,
yeah, we,
it's the
we
same
talked
shit.
about most of the stuff we would
Yeah.
like to.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Nintendo Direct. So that would be our last topic before we go to questions. There isn't a whole lot to talk about, so I don't know if we're gonna reach that hour, but I'm gonna try. So even though I'm not
we're not
really...
talking about the cloud save thing.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about it. So the deal with the cloud save thing is that supposedly cloud saves are not going to be compatible for all games, and the reasoning is because Nintendo is worried about online hackers
Cheating.
and
Cheating.
Which
Yeah,
they
hackers.
already do.
which they already do.
So yo failed. Mission failed, Nintendo now.
So supposedly the games that will not, this is a couple off the top of my head. So apparently some of the games that will not have cloud saves is Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu.
Which is ridiculous.
Dead
Their
Cells.
first party shit.
I don't think Diablo was gonna have cloud saves. And there's some other
FIFA and Dark Souls.
FIFA and Dark Souls. So basically, lots of games that people pour their lives into are not gonna have cloud saves. So, I'm gonna give it to somebody else. Alex, tell me how you feel about this, bud.
Tell me what you're feeling.
I feel it's perfectly fine not to offer cloud saves on a service that you pay for, because they're just trying to protect us, keep us away from cheaters, and that's why I like them so much.
I mean, it's only $20. It's only $20.
It's only $20 a year. I don't gotta worry about it. I make a lot of money. I don't have to worry about it. So when I play online, I don't like to worry about cheaters. So thank you, Nintendo.
Makes sense.
Even though the only feature I was excited about this online, other than those fantastic 20 NES games I could play online with you guys, is the cloud saves. That's what I was looking forward to the most. Now I've figured out that the games that I want to play don't support cloud saves. It's a fantastic feature. Fantastic. I can't believe that I didn't think of this earlier, that they wouldn't do it. So that
tried to warn you. We're trying to warn you.
They showed me the light. I don't need cloud saves. I pay for them. I will pay for those cloud saves, but I don't need them. And I won't get them either.
So go ahead, Alice. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I don't know what to say, man. It's pretty great. My 100 hours in Zelda, maybe it's up in the air. Maybe it'll get saved. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. We won't know. But Splatoon 2.
Restart my whole.
Splatoon 2, our buddy Nintendo Ultra, 1,000+ hours in Splatoon 2. It don't get saved. That's fine. $20 a year. It's okay.
It's okay. It's only $20 a year. It's cool.
$20 a year. No. It's cool.
It's okay.
I got no problems. As far as I'm concerned, they're protecting me. Protecting me from cheaters.
Because, it's not like other online infrastructures have figured out anti-cheat.
No, it's not possible.
I understand why Nintendo is doing this, because no other company has figured out anti-cheat.
It's not possible. You can't do it. If the only way to prevent cheating is to not allow cloud saves.
On the indie
not
side
even on
of things,
PC.
They haven't figured it out.
Nope.
So
even Microsoft doing online from 2002 hasn't figured it out yet. So that's why we don't get cloud saves.
Nobody can figure out anti-cheat. So I get it. If they didn't do it, we can't expect Nintendo to do it.
And luckily, this is the best part. Luckily, even without the cloud saves, they're still cheating in Splatoon 2.
Yes.
So,
oh my god, yes.
Thankfully, they're not allowing the cloud saves, which we're paying for. So that is fantastic news. Thanks again, Nintendo, for trying to protect us from cheaters, who are probably in a very small minority of gamers.
Thankfully, since those don't have cloud saves, at least we could back them up on our micro SD, right?
Of course. That's definitely a feature coming in 6.0. Backing up locally onto the SD card. I heard it from my uncle that works at Nintendo. That's definitely coming.
Yes, so I have an auntie who works at Nintendo, and she
you too? Oh, wow.
Yes. She told me that feature is definitely coming, and that we should
be
about the cloud saves, because we're gonna get local backups.
Fantastic.
So,
but that, of course, will also be tied behind the Nintendo Online. Without that $20 a year, you will not be able to locally save. That's a fact. Believe it.
So let me be real instead of being sarcastic, because I understand that if you are cautiously optimistic, that could be a little bit annoying for you. But let me tell you. I don't blame Alex for being slightly optimistic about cloud saves, because this is a feature that would have helped overcome the issue of not having local backups. But I knew in my heart of hearts
they don't have local backups.
Find a way to mess it up.
My thing was because we don't have local backups. They weren't gonna get this online.
This wouldn't bother me as much
because we didn't have a local backup. Some we fucking had. We don't have it on the Switch. You damn sure we ain't getting it on no fucking cloud save.
Listen here, all right.
That's why I felt that way.
You crazy dames. Listen here. This is a hybrid system. You can't just plug a hard drive into this and walk around in your backpack.
One word, Nintendo.
Brand new technology.
One word again, Nintendo. One word. I will say it.
Nintendo.
Huh?
Nintendo.
Even if they didn't allow a USB.
Nintendo.
Huh?
Nintendo. You didn't hear that? Nintendo.
Even if they didn't allow for a USB, like a external, I can understand that because it is a hybrid system. But at least let us move it to another SD card.
No, that's crazy.
Nia, Nintendo.
Nia, you have 32.
You know what sucks? I can debunk arguments by just saying their name.
All right. If you buy a 128 gigabyte SD card, why would you think you could save your games on there? Come on, get out of here.
Nintendo.
Huh?
Huh?
You got 32 gigs.
I debunked every argument that's going on.
Nintendo.
Huh?
But yeah, I'm pretty sure in the 6.0 update they're gonna add the local saves.
Let me tell you, if they add local saves, like literally, I won't be salty anymore. Because at that
I still
point,
have hope.
because if they added local backups, at that point, cloud saves would literally just be icing on top of something that's already good. But the fact that local backups is absent, that's why people are so angry.
Yeah, that's why the cloud save
no
thing is
other way,
annoying.
and the only way that you have to back up your saves is behind a paywall, and it doesn't even work for all games.
Yeah, the fact that third parties can choose to offer cloud saves is ridiculous. Like, everyone should be forced to do cloud saving, because some of these games, like I think FIFA's one that's not doing it, right? Like FIFA and Dark Souls, they have cloud saves on all the other consoles and PC. It's the same game. It's the same kind of service, so why are they opting out of the service on Nintendo Switch? It doesn't make any sense.
Because Nintendo's infrastructure is probably not sturdy enough on the back end.
I
Nintendo
guess.
doesn't have like a real server side to offer that makes people probably feel content
But
enough to have their games on.
I was told by that pizza flipping goon, Reggie, by himself. He told us they're having a robust online prepared for the Switch, and that's why they delayed it. So
Nintendo.
I don't accept your excuse.
I just don't understand how people don't understand why people are upset.
Nintendo.
No, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people out there who are making their voices heard, and I am so very proud of the Nintendo community for speaking out. But there's a select few who want us to believe that this is okay. And I feel like a lot of people are saying...
They're shills.
A lot of people are saying, well, it's only $20. That's true.
And that's exactly what you getting, $20 worth online.
But if I buy a meal that's $20, I don't care if it's $20 if the meal is trash. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying, if I get a $20 meal and I'm only getting portions of the meal they told me supposed to get, and this
the
is all
meal
I'm
is
getting,
still trash. Whether
I'm
it's
throwing
$20
that
or not.
I'm throwing this meal out. I'm like, dude, y'all said this is what I was supposed to get. I'm paying you $20. I'm only getting portions of the meal. Why is these other people?
Bro,
why these people over here at the other freaking restaurants? They over here at $10 and they over here at $60 and $70. Give me a full course meal, but I can't even get the full course here.
Listen, I'm paying $20 and my chicken is undercooked. There's frozen pieces on the inside. The cheese on my macaroni and cheese ain't melted. Okay, my peas are still cold. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
Like, what am I paying for?
But
for NES games online? Is that what I'm paying for? Instead of a real virtual console,
you're paying for 20
online.
NES games that we only know 10 of so far,
to
and
play
you're paying for
Fight.
you're paying for access to online games that we're already playing currently, and you're paying for cloud saves, which are a coin flip if it will work or not.
A coin flip, I love it.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah,
but hey, you guys, let's be optimistic.
I wouldn't have even cared if it wasn't if it was the third parties doing this, because I don't buy third party games on the Switch anyway.
But it's like if Nintendo's offering this, you need to step up.
Yeah.
But Nintendo's doing it with most of their first party titles, kind of and it's like you can't even get freaking basic freaking.
You're not even behind your own online.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
You're not even behind your own online.
Yeah, the reasoning doesn't make
sense.
And
why did you delay? And you delayed it all this time to do exactly what?
The thing I don't understand is, like, how did they think that excuse can fly? Because there's so many online games, online shooters out there which have cloud saving.
Yeah, you waited all this time for what?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. The excuse doesn't make sense.
Companies out here doing it. Indies.
They're already doing this stuff.
Like, Fortnite especially has shown how bad of an excuse Nintendo has. Because one, Fortnite brought us native voice chat.
Yep.
2, they have cloud saves. 3, they have a lot of collectibles that you have to earn, which you can replicate.
Exactly.
But they're preventing that with anti-theft measures. Like, why don't they just talk to Epic?
Hire people.
Like, talk to Epic. Talk to Xbox. You buddy with them hoes over there. Talk to people. Stop being so bullheaded and trying to. Why are you so busy trying to protect people from shit that ain't your job? Your job is not to protect against shit.
My thing is
to make it work.
My thing is, if Nintendo knows that they are the best at making games, but they can't do anything else, that's when you hire people.
You hire people
to be fair, they did hire people. They just turned out to be useless.
And those people then fire them and move to the next one.
You're right.
The DNA ain't doing their job.
That is exactly what they did.
That is exactly. You're absolutely right, Alex.
Yeah.
He's right.
You're right. I can't refute
Well,
that.
if this is all DNA can do, then...
If this is all DNA is capable of, you need to fire them.
They need to fire them immediately and go talk to Microsoft.
Because they're garbage. At this point, they might as well just adopt Xbox Live.
Yep.
And call it a day.
Because they're already doing crossplay with them. Call it a day. Be like, hey, we're going to adapt your online service. How do we do this?
Like, make it a little cheaper. Like, obviously, they won't get the games with gold.
Yeah.
But, like,
right, obviously.
Have the Xbox Live on suite of features.
You know,
and then
it's
maybe
funny
charge $20 a year for that.
Exactly. Like, it's funny because I used to think that the worst thing about this online was the app. But it gets worse and worse.
The app is the least of the concerns now.
Now the app is the least of the concerns. That's funny how that flipped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because your big selling
everybody
point
was mad
was
about
cloud saves. And now that's done.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the cloud save thing is super annoying because that was
the selling
That's
point.
the only way.
Because they let it slip quite early when they talked really early that there's some games will not apply. That's why I was like, wait, what? But they didn't.
Because I thought that was talking about.
I thought it was about third parties. I didn't think it was gonna be about their.
That's
own
what I thought
games.
too. But I was like very cautious about it. I was like, that sounds Nintendo though. I wouldn't be surprised if it would happen to the first party, and here we are.
Yeah, the fact that first parties are doing this, that's a bad sign.
Like, you're not protecting us from any theft. You're not protecting.
You're not protecting us from cheating because there's already
whatever the bottom line is. There's a bottom line to this. It has to do with money or something. There's a bottom line.
There seems to be like I guess there's a cloud save for Mario Kart, so that's pretty good. We get to keep all your items. But it's just weird. Like there's no excuse really. All Nintendo's first party games should have this feature that we are paying for, that they are offering. Because the cloud service is done wholly through Nintendo. They handle the entire service, so it's all under their control. So
I feel like
why are
exactly. I feel like it doesn't matter if something is $20 or $60. When you're expecting anything other than free, the expectations rise with that price. So this is not good enough for me. It's not good enough for a lot of people. And I really do hope that Nintendo considers fixing it because of all of the backlash they've gotten about it.
Yeah, I'm hoping they just delay this whole thing, but they're announcing it in the Direct tomorrow, so... And they announced the launch date of September 18, so I guess they just don't care.
I hope that Nintendo can convince us in this Direct, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So, this Nintendo Direct is going to be happening tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time, so that's 5 p.m. Central time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. The broadcast will be about 35 minutes. Will feature information about upcoming 3DS and Nintendo Switch titles. So at this time, I want us to kind of make some predictions about what we think we're going to be seeing tomorrow, and some things that we would like to see tomorrow. So even though I'm very down about Nintendo Online, I am never down about what they have to show us in regards to games. So I do want to see some things that will excite me. You know, I'm not down about the Direct. It's just this whole online stuff I'm just not feeling. So yeah, Coupon, why don't you go ahead and speak on it? What do you think we're gonna see?
I've heard some rumors about Splatoon and possibly kind of Animal Crossing type deal, but you know, you never know.
They had some rumors about that.
It's a very, 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 very small rumor because it popped up on their Nintendo posted something on one of their Animal Crossing Twitter accounts, and they had like Splatoon, Ink, and all this other stuff. So people were speculating that there might be some crossover. There's no validation to that, obviously. So we'll see what happens of that. As far as what I would like to see, I mean, I don't really know what games supposedly. I don't know. I really don't know. At this point, when it comes to Nintendo Directs, I'm more excited about the Direct for the surprise factor, because I don't really expect anything from them, so to speak. It's not that I don't trust that they'll have some quality games that'll pop out. It's just I just prefer to be more excited and surprised. But I do want to. I wish we could hear about some Bayonetta, but I know that ain't gonna happen. That's too early. I wish to hear about some actual mainland Pokemon, but they just, but the Pokemon 1 and 2, the Eevee and all that stuff is. Well, I know. I'm just saying that's
not gonna show us the new one.
And I know Metroid ain't gonna be a thing, so I ain't worried about that. And I would like to
come in. I heard they might actually show some Yoshi, and we might actually get a real
Yoshi for sure.
Yeah, Yoshi should pop up. What
they
about
already leaked the real name
stuff?
of the game. So
oh,
that's
for real?
For sure. Yeah.
I don't want to know. I'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know about did Travis touchdown stuff pop up yet or anything? I don't know. I haven't heard
that game.
That's probably good.
I don't know.
I thought that game was delayed.
I haven't heard much about it.
2019 for that game?
Yeah, I heard it was 2019.
Is it?
That game.
Oh, they delayed it. Okay, then never mind. Then like I said, I'll just wait and see what they happen. I'm pretty sure they'll talk a little bit more about the online, hopefully. Other than that,
they're supposed to be talking about the online, but
they said they are on Twitter.
Yeah. I think isn't the NBA already got announced the other day? NBA whatever.
I think it's
NBA
already out.
2019 is already announced. Yeah.
Yeah, that was announced. Yeah.
Isn't it out?
I think so.
It's out. Yeah.
I don't follow sports games, but I thought it was out.
I think I saw Sean tweeting about it.
Well, I know it's in my house right now.
The highest rated basketball simulation franchise returns to Nintendo Switch with NBA 2K19. It's available now. So yes, it is available.
Yeah,
now.
Okay, that's out.
Yeah, it's out.
That shows how much we play sports games.
Well, yeah, it's in my house, so that's what I'm saying. It's here. It's like
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. What do you think, Alex? What do you think that we're gonna see, and what do you want to see?
5 minutes of 3DS. Get that out of the way.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
I don't want to see any 3DS.
I think they're gonna keep doing what they've been doing. They just fast.
Yeah, because they usually throw the 3DS out front, just get rid of it.
Yeah.
And that goes pretty quickly, which is that's pretty good of them doing that. So is that Luigi Mansion, is that out yet for 3DS?
I don't know.
Well, if that's not out yet, they'll probably show that. Yeah. And maybe that Armadillo game. I don't think that's out yet.
I don't know.
That's
all repeat stuff. So you think they're gonna do like more information or like an official?
Probably, maybe a sizzle reel of upcoming third-party stuff for 3DS. Who knows?
I really feel like they should have brought Dylan's to Switch though.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
That would have been a really good eShop game.
Yeah, it would have been. But yeah, they'll get the 3DS out of the way. 5 minutes or so. Shows a couple games to pretend it still has life in it. Then onto the Switch. Yoshi, my boy Yoshi, we're finally gonna see him in all his glory.
My boy Yoshi.
Yoshi's Crafted World, I believe, is the name of the game, and it's gonna look glorious in Unreal Engine 4.
It's gonna be awesome.
One of the most beautiful games we've ever seen in our life.
For Yoshi.
What else? Metroid.
I don't think that's gonna be there tomorrow. I think they're not ready to show that yet.
I think that game's 2020.
Yeah.
Bayonetta is probably 2019. We might get a teaser.
But I don't think Bayonetta's gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. This is probably for like upcoming games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else is coming out this year though? Not much.
Smash Brothers, another 30 minutes of Smash.
If I see like more than 2 minutes of Smash Brothers, I'm just gonna turn this off.
They don't need to show any more Smash in my opinion.
Even 1 second of Smash anymore. Like everyone's buying Smash. Calm down, Nintendo.
Everybody who wants Smash already knows they're buying it.
Yeah. There's probably I think Civilization 6 was gonna be a big reveal at this Direct, so I think they're still gonna show it.
Yeah.
Because that got leaked after the delay. There was a couple other third-party games which were supposed to be in this Direct. I can't remember their names, but we're gonna see those. Probably a couple more indie games. Mega Man 11 that'll get shown. Nothing big though, nothing that we haven't seen before. Probably Mario Party. That's the next big game from Nintendo.
Yeah.
But nothing. I don't think there's gonna be any huge surprises, to be honest.
I can't really see because if they're talking about upcoming games,
and Pokemon,
I can't really see them doing anything probably past next spring.
Yeah.
So whatever they're showing is probably not gonna be anything too thrilling. Probably like some neat, nifty looking stuff, but I can't really see them dropping like a banger. But I mean, I can't really say that either because sometimes Nintendo will randomly be like, "Oh, by the way, this banger is coming out in 4 months," so we'd be like, "What?" So they do randomly do that sometimes, but
they do. I think they'll probably show us the Pokemon bundle.
Yeah, they'll probably show that off.
Part of it. Yeah.
I think this might be the direct where we actually get Animal Crossing.
You think so?
Hopefully.
I think so because remember when they revealed and released Pocket Camp, they mentioned how the Pocket Camp was going to be working in conjunction with the mainline Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So I think they've been working on an Animal Crossing game all along. It's just a matter of when they're going to show it off. So I feel like this would probably be a good time of year to show that, because didn't Pocket Camp come out at the beginning of this year? Like, when is it, earlier this year?
I have no idea.
Last year?
I think it was earlier this year.
Cause like, yeah, I just feel like I feel like Animal Crossing would be a good announcement. Just
be nice to have.
It'd be nice, and there's the potential of Pikmin 4 as well.
Yeah, it'd be
I
nice.
think there's also some potential to maybe get some more from that Daemon X Machina game. Because I
hope so, because that game looks so cool.
Yeah, because like at E3, like they only kind of showed us like a little snippet. They didn't really.
They showed a lot during the treehouse.
Well, during the treehouse, but I mean like as far as like the announcement, like it was only just kind of like a little snippet of like, okay, so by the way, this game is coming.
Probably gonna be like early 2019.
I think that game it's very likely that game is gonna be early 2019 because
I
don't think that they would show that much of it at the treehouse, only for it to be like a long ways away.
That was like the hypest game I saw at E3 from Nintendo.
I mean, Nintendo didn't really have much to show. So. That's not a knock. Sometimes it just happens, you know. But what else do I think they're gonna see? What do I think they're gonna show? I think it's possible that we'll get more information on Fire Emblem, because I feel like Fire Emblem's gonna be your early 2019 game. I don't think it's gonna be too far into 2019.
You think it's like a first quarter?
I feel like it's like first quarter, maybe summer game, because they're probably gonna be saving the end of 2019 for probably Bayonetta or like something else. I think that Bayonetta could possibly come out sometime at the end of next year.
Yeah, I think Bayonetta's probably like.
And then of course Pokemon, the new Pokemon is going to be coming out at the end of.
That'll be November 2019.
So they'll be set even with just those games at the end of next year. So I think Fire Emblem is going to be a little bit earlier in the year. And it's something I actually want to see. So that's like what I think that we're gonna see. Something that I want to see.
We'll probably see the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Right.
That one's coming to Switch. That's
right. And also that other one, the what's it called? The Pocket Edition for
Tales of Vesperia and Final Fantasy Pocket Edition.
Yeah, so they'll probably show those because I think those are probably actually supposed to be at the Direct too.
I think those are supposed to be at the Direct.
Unless they edit them out and replace them with something else, I don't know.
They might be editing that stuff out and adding in the online talk, because the online service talk was not mentioned before.
Yes.
And now a couple of games got leaked. Maybe they're just like, or not even leaked. They got officially announced by the third-party company.
Yes.
Maybe they changed it.
I think that a lot of what's gonna be exciting is what other people are gonna bring that aren't Nintendo. So like indies and maybe like some third-party stuff. Like it might be like some older stuff, but older stuff that people can like get behind, like Diablo. People.
I saw rumors of Fallout New Vegas.
I mean, a lot of people like Fallout, but I don't know if that would be.
That game's a little too old, though.
Yeah, that game is really old. Like, it's like a good game that a lot of people like, but I feel like that's like, it's not like a Grand Theft Auto that could come out a long time ago and like it still sells today. Like, it's kind of one of those games like you kind of have to.
That's weird because like we got Saints Row 3 instead of 4.
So it's
which
like
is the older one.
Saints Row is cool, but it's another one of those things where it's like you get that game when it comes out, but you don't really care after the fact. Does that make sense? But like there are some games that continue to do well over time. Like Diablo's one of those games. Warframe's one of those games. Like there are some games that just once their launch window is gone, it's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
So I don't really know what else I want to see. Like, I know I wanna see Metro, but I know for a fact that's not gonna be there tomorrow. It's like that's like a way out game. Like that's not even close to coming out. And Nintendo is so finicky about stuff, they're not gonna show it unless they know that it's gonna look close to the final product. I would love it if Nintendo would bring out a new IP, or maybe go back in the vault. So like maybe a Kid Icarus game for the Switch, but I don't want to get myself hyped for something that might not ever happen. But I'm just saying like something within that wheelhouse, like something that
Switch will get all the IPs.
If Nintendo would just go back in their vault for the Switch, like that would be like their whole lineup forever until the Switch is
They'd be fine. They'd have content throughout every year.
But Kid Icarus is kind of up in the air because it's like Sakurai was the last person who handled it, and Sakurai doesn't like to do sequels, even though they make him do Smash every gen.
Yeah.
So they would have to find a new director, which really honestly shouldn't be that hard to do, because I'm pretty sure
Platinum Games would make an awesome Kid Icarus game.
But I'm pretty sure that there's lots of in-house talent over at Nintendo who could handle a Kid Icarus game.
Like Retro.
I don't know if I want Retro doing it. Like somebody along the lines of like the people who did Splatoon, or like somebody who's like up and coming, or like even like the people who did like ARMS or whatever, like people who have been working in the company but just haven't had their opportunity to like shine. You know what I mean? Because remember like a long time ago they were talking about how they created this unofficial studio at Nintendo, the Nintendo Garage, where it would be like just developers who work at Nintendo who would just come up with just off-color ideas and just, you know, think of ways to make things new. And that's how Splatoon came about. That's how ARMS came about. So like if somebody within that, you know, portion of Nintendo could come up with a good idea for Kid Icarus, then we could be like, screw Sakurai and somebody else could do it.
Yeah, he doesn't really need to do anything other than Smash at this point. They have enough studios to make games.
Yes. But yeah, so that's what I think. But guys, we're going to be taking questions. So make sure that you guys are putting your questions in the Team Red chat. We have reached our hour mark, so I won't be able to take too many questions. So I'll probably take about 3 or 4.
But we have 5.
Okay, so we only have 5 questions today. Well, it depends on how long it takes us. Let's see how long it takes us, and we might be able to get them all 5 answered. So Yesig says, what is going to be the big game announcement / update for the Direct? What do y'all think?
Cloud saves.
Alex thinks there's gonna be an update for cloud saves unless he's being silly and sarcastic.
Or we get actual transfer saves and shit.
Get actual what?
Like local transfer save or something, if it's not gonna be the cloud save. Something. Give us something.
I mean, they have to hear the complaints.
It's gonna be Civilization 6.
They have to hear the complaints about that. So it would
definitely, because it's coming from everywhere.
It would be interesting if they do try to change some things just to appease the complaints.
Because the service that they're offering it's sadly it's not even worth $20, which is crazy. Because $20 is not a lot of money, and if you're offering something that's not with $20, that's pretty sad.
That's the saddest part, bro. That's the saddest part.
But if they are gonna announce a brand new big announcement game, it's either Animal Crossing or Pikmin.
Animal Crossing or Pikmin. Or Mother 3.
It's just at this point nobody that.
Honestly, I feel like the Mother 3 people are like the loudest minority of Nintendo fans.
Yeah, they are.
And they're so irrelevant that Nintendo couldn't care less.
They addressed them that one time, so I mean, hey.
Oh, that's because they never showed up. I don't think they care enough to make a game for them.
Yeah, they're like, that's a waste of time and resources.
Jalapeno says, 1 out of 10, how satisfied are y'all with this abomination online? 1 meaning you
0?
aren't satisfied at all, and 10 meaning you're extremely satisfied with it.
I'm extremely unsatisfied. Where's the 0 in there?
I'm gonna give it a 10. They're doing a great job.
Oh yeah,
not
we gotta
even
be positive.
12.
We got.
I'll give it a 20 because that's what it costs.
10.
I'm giving it a 20 out of 10. Great job, Nintendo.
10 out of 10. No water. Too much water.
Hashtag Puddlegate.
Oh my god, I think I'm a 0. You said 1 to 10. I'm definitely a 0. Y'all don't hear my tone of voice. Like, I know it's annoying, but it's how I feel. I can't hide it.
I'll give him a.
Because I know people think sarcasm is annoying, but I just can't feel any other way right now. I just can't do it. All right. Next question. Fly from the inside. Question: do you think the rumors of Switch and 3DS getting a shared Zelda game is true? Now that's interesting. I haven't heard that.
It would be very interesting. I haven't heard it.
Ew.
So what if they did like make a shared Zelda game?
That would be the worst thing ever.
How would that work though? Like, how would they even do that?
It'd be the worst thing ever because the game would be held back by the 3DS, just like Smash Brothers Wii U was held back by the 3DS.
So it would have to be. It would have to be along the lines of like a Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, it would have to be over like the old style one.
You know
like
what?
Link Between Worlds style.
Wouldn't have a problem with that because
if it's that style, then it's whatever.
Then that's fine. But if it's
like Breath of the Wild style held back by 3DS, nah.
No.
If it's like a Link Between Worlds, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, then that's cool.
Cause I liked that, and of course I grew up on that Zelda. So
and the 3DS can handle that, but if you try to do,
I need to get that Blossom Tales.
The 3DS can.
Blossom Tales is good. I ain't finished it though, but y'all already knew that.
That's implied.
All right, so next question from Jalapeno. What old racing tracks and battle arenas from the previous Mario Kart games would you love to see return as DLC for Mario Kart Deluxe? That's a great question. I feel like all the tracks that I really love have already been back.
Most of them are back.
Cause I really love Baby Park from the double.
Why not do Diddy Kong Racing crossover where you throw some tracks in?
Coupon, why'd you do these?
That wouldn't even work because you can't really fly.
Yeah, you can't fly.
I'm on an article here that says the 15 best Mario Kart tracks. Number 15 is Baby Park, which we have. Donut Plains 3, which we have.
Which
Music
one?
Park.
Oh yeah, Donut Plains 3.
Maple Treeway. This was on the Wii. That was a good level, actually.
Oh yeah, that was a good level.
Koopa Troopa Beach.
That was the one with the
Mario
Wigglers.
Yeah.
Koopa Troopa Beach.
Koopa Troopa Beach was a great level.
Heck yeah.
Cheeseland. Sadly, we have Cheeseland.
No.
Oh God, why?
We have Cheeseland.
Electrodome, obviously.
Horrible.
That.
Yes, we do.
Coconut. Oh, this was a great one. The Coconut Mall from the Wii.
Yes, I actually liked that one too.
This map was excellent.
Yes, it was a good map.
DK Jungle Parkway from N64. That was a good one too.
With the coconuts, they'll hit you if you go into
the
glass.
Yes,
I love that.
Moo Moo Meadows, we got that. Waluigi Pinball. I never played Mario Kart 7, so I don't know this level.
I have Mario Kart 7 on 3DS.
Oh, that would be nice. Waluigi Pinball.
But if it's a Waluigi level, yes, absolutely.
I mean, it must be a thing.
I barely remember that one, to be honest.
The Ghost Valley from Super Mario Kart, yes.
Yes.
Thank you, that'd be awesome.
With the
we don't even have a ghost level other than one, right? There's only one ghost level.
Yeah,
there's only one ghost level.
They have the Luigi's Mansion level.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a Luigi's Mansion.
But they don't have any like legit ghost levels like the Boos and stuff.
Yeah. That's what this one is from the Super Nintendo. They should bring one of those back. They have Bowser's Castle, which we already have, and then Rainbow Road, which we already have 3 of them. But yeah,
they damn near brought back every track that we love from the history.
Yeah, they're doing it for Smash Brothers.
But Koopa Troopa Beach, though.
You know what's really funny?
What?
No level from that stupid Double Dash made it to this list other than Baby Park.
There was a lot of good levels in Double Dash.
Not good enough to make the list.
Whatever, dude. There's still time.
Uh-huh.
We can still have DLC.
We can have more DLC. Actually.
That was a good question. Thank you, Jalapeno. It actually made us not be cynical for like 5 minutes.
Now we just have a few.
Oh, this one's gonna make you cynical.
Oh no.
So Nigma87 says, do you think this year is a wash for Nintendo, or is their chance to recover? I'm not gonna say it's a wash.
It's not a wash, but it's not. It definitely doesn't compete with last year.
It's definitely been worse than last year.
It definitely
doesn't
compete with last year, but it's not a wash.
They're just having an off year.
It's their off year.
I think it's too early for an off year. I will say that. But I'm not gonna say that it's a wash.
It depends. Like, if you're someone who had a Wii U, this year has not been great. But if you've never had a Wii U,
but if you just got a Wii U, then you're
Donkey Kong,
games.
Yeah, Mario Tennis. You're getting Smash. You're getting Pokemon. Like that's a pretty solid year. Yeah. And Bayonetta came out this year too.
Yes, it did. So
Alex is exactly right. If you had a Wii U, this year's definitely been weaker, obviously.
Yes.
But if you didn't have a Wii U, this is a solid year.
That's why I'm gonna say it's not a wash because Nintendo has had games come out this year.
Yeah.
There just haven't been the exciting games if you've already played those games.
They were never gonna top Breath of the Wild.
And Mario.
And Xenoblade in 1 year. You can't top it.
You can't top that. They were never gonna do it. So they had to come out banging. They knew they had to come out banging because they had to.
And especially once Fire Emblem got delayed and Yoshi got delayed, it was a wrap. Like they were never gonna beat year one.
I think this is just their downtime year.
This is like honestly, this is the year they let indies and third parties flourish this year.
Kind of shine, and they have been doing a great. Because
indies have been selling like crazy on the Switch.
They've been selling like crazy. They're doing a great job.
So if you selling 4-1 compared to the PS4.
Wow.
Yep. So
that's nuts.
So get on some of these indie games because they are not to be slept on. There's some good games in there.
Bastion is coming out this week, I believe. Get Bastion. That is a freaking awesome game. Get Transistor, made by the same developers. Another
I haven't
amazing
played that
game.
one yet. I haven't played
Get Dust and Elysian Tale that came out a few days ago. Awesome game.
Even though the picture for it on the eShop is kind of weird.
The picture's not great, but it's a fantastic game.
It's like a weird furry looking thing.
All the art in that game was drawn by one dude.
Yeah, one dude made that game.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's such a good game. It's a Metroidvania game with like very good hack and slash combat. I like that game a lot.
I played it on Xbox 360.
Yeah, it's been out for a while, but now it's on Switch. So if you've never played that, I highly suggest getting that.
But thank you for the questions, everybody. Especially that last question. I don't think the Switch. I'm not gonna say it's a wash, but
no.
It just hasn't been as exciting as the first year, which was
at least for us since we were all Wii U owners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sadly.
So we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast because it's my bedtime. So we're gonna start with Alex first this time. So Alex, why don't you go ahead and give your closing and let the people know where they can find you.
Alright, you can find me on YouTube. I run an unsuccessful YouTube channel called Alex Prime. Or on Twitter, it's at AlexPrime_86. My Twitter, I talk a lot of trash about Xbox. So if you like Xbox, I suggest not following me on Twitter. But follow the Discord as well. It's Team Red Talks Nintendo, or Team Red Gaming, my bad. The link will be in the description in my channel and Nia's channel, and I think coupons as well. So you can join our Discord. It's always a lot of fun in there. A lot of people talking about games and posting videos about angry rants about Superman, apparently.
Because they're not giving him the movie he deserves.
I don't like Superman, so whatever. But other than that, I'm gonna be finishing up Spider-Man. I think I'm actually gonna do a review of Spider-Man because I like this. That
much. Oh, nice! You don't usually do reviews, so that's
good. I don't, because they're very time-consuming.
Yeah. All right.
But yes, other than that, that's about it.
All right, so Coupon, go ahead and give your closing and let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me at Coupon on almost for Facebook. Don't worry about Facebook. But I generally stream whenever I'm, feeling like it. Right now, I've mostly been streaming some Spider-Man. Probably done streaming Spider-Man. I'm gonna go ahead and finish that up because I plan on streaming Tomb Raider when it comes out this Friday.
Yo!
I can't believe that comes out so soon. Like that's crazy.
I know, but
and it was supposed to be Spyro the week after, but they delayed it.
They delayed Spyro.
Spyro's coming out in November now.
Yeah, they delayed it.
Because they're trying to get all 3 games on the disc now. Before you had to download the other 2. People
so they're actually trying to fix it.
Yeah, they're fixing it.
I love
so that's that. That's all I'm doing. I'm just.
I wish another company would fix their online.
Come hit me up when you're ready.
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Well, guys, I wish that I could tell you the next time I'm gonna do something on my channel, but I don't know.
Lies.
I don't know. It might.
It'll be Monday when you're playing Mario Kart.
It might be some other time. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. As far as where you can find me, of course you guys can find me on YouTube here at The Video Game Her, and Twitch at The Video Game Her. You can also find me on Twitter at The Video Game Her. I'm more active on Twitter than I am on Facebook, but I try to be active on Facebook. Ever since Facebook took away the option to do double posting between Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, why'd they do that?
I don't know, but it has made me less active on Facebook because I usually just choose Twitter.
Yeah.
So I would suggest following me on Twitter because that's mostly where I'm the most active. I hope that you guys enjoyed the podcast, even though we're not a Nintendo podcast that lies to you. I'm sorry, I can't be that Nintendo channel that lies to you and acts excited when I'm not excited. I can't do it because I feel like I'm doing you guys who watch a disservice if I'm lying to you. Like, I need to tell you how I really feel about things. I feel like that's the most genuine way that I can be.
Don't worry, people. I'll lie to you. I'll lie to you all day.
So go to Alex Prime's channel if you want to be lied about Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
And you can listen to his weird, creepy talking. And
$20 a year for subpar.
What the hell is going on? Can we end this out of this ASMR crap? Don't be ASMRing in my ear, dude. Chill.
What is going on? All right, y'all. We're gonna get up out of here. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
I'm gonna eat some ribs.
Oh, God.